Welcome back to part 2 of transfer orders and procurement transfer orders. Let's continue with getting our setup ready. Next is sourcing and scheduling configuration. We have to configure our sourcing and scheduling for the organization that is going to fulfill the sales order. I have configured the distributed order management under IBM NA since my seller is going to be IBM NA. Now navigate through cross-application, order promising, and sourcing and scheduling. I have created a scheduling rule here with the name system. It is important here to understand that the scheduling rule should be created with the name system, else the default organization scheduling rule system will be considered. If you wish to use some other name instead of system, then you will have to manually pass that scheduling rule in the order itself. I have configured the scheduling rule with default values. We can check the default values in the default organization scheduling rule. Make sure to disable the flag, assume infinite inventory availability beyond lead time, as enabling this flag will schedule the order even when the inventory is not present. Next, I have created the fulfillment type as IBM NA for sourcing rule configuration. Inside the product being shipped tab, I have created a distribution group named IBMNA, which contains only one node, IBMNA node 1. Here we can pass a list of nodes from where we want to fulfill the sales order. We then have to configure the sourcing rule for this distribution group. From the sourced from list, I have created a sourcing rule with sequence number as 1 and template type as distribution group. Here we can have a list of sourcing rule sequence. The lower the number, higher the precedence. I have also enabled substitution is allowed, procure transfer to this node when inventory is not available, expand to next sourcing sequence to minimize number of shipments, and work order creation is allowed flags. Also make sure to select the product being shipped distribution group in the source from section. We then have to configure another sourcing rule in the procurement section. Inside the procurement section, I have created a distribution group named IBMAP, which contains only one node, IBMAP node 1. Here we can pass a list of nodes from where we want the procurement to happen. Then again, create a sourcing rule for the IBM AP distribution group with sequence number as 1 and template type as distribution group. At last, we have to configure the basic configurations. I have selected the default fulfillment types as IBM NA and default distribution group as IBM NA. This completes our sourcing and scheduling configuration. This also completes our procurement transfer order configuration.